Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to the 2024 Christmas Bowl. We are back for our third matchup of the day. We've had two matchups finished already. A lot has happened. We'll take a quick look at the bracket in just a quick minute, but for now, we're going to highlight our upcoming matchup, which will be between number 4 seeded Zach and number 5 seeded Grant Hill. First, we're going to introduce Zach. Zach, say hello. You were here earlier.
Hello, everybody. I am Zach. Yeah, that's all you need to know.
Yep, he was here earlier helping with the stream. I'm all alone now. I am covering both the broadcast and the commentary for this. Jack will be helping me. And yeah, so our next person that will be facing Zach will be Grant Hill. Go ahead and say hello.
Hi.
Alrighty, so we're going to take a quick look at the bracket as well. So we're going to pull that up for you, and you can take a quick look before we hop into the matchups. So as you can see, two matchups completed, a 3-0 sweep for Jack over Grant, and a 3-0 sweep as well for me as I took out Zeph just before the break. And now we're going to head for our third matchup of the day, which will be between Zach and Grant Hill. So let's go ahead and get into it. Is everybody ready?
Yes, sir. Ready as I can ever be.
Before we start, I would just like to say, I am not a retired crash out. I'm a current crash out.
It is
Alright,
a
there you have it, folks.
It is a beautiful
DFH
day.
Stadium. Me and Jack have the commentary for you. Let's get this third match underway. Grant Hill and Zach, third matchup of the day, has begun.
As we see that the ball is hitting towards the wall, Grant has control. Zach is trying to constrict his room. Wins the 50.
And just like that, I'm fucked.
It looks
Zach
like
has
Zach
full
is taking
control of
this
the ball,
down.
and he's immediately going to find the net. There you go. First goal underway, 14 seconds in.
Just watch that majestic gold phoenix soar across the sky. You know at this point already that Zach has it in for Grant.
Obviously, Zach has probably gotten the least warm-up out of everybody before their matchups because he had to switch quickly from being the main part of the broadcast to a member of the matchup. Ooh, both guys missed there. And now Grant trying to get a 50. Zach wins it, grabs the mid boost. Going to make it difficult for Grant to recover. He's going to get the demo, and that's going to go in.
Ooh.
Zach up 2.
That's gotta hurt.
Wait, I have to play
demoed
the whole
and-
game? It's not just 2 goals.
When you get demoed and scored on at the same time, it really hurts to see that. But we shouldn't let this be a Debbie Downer moment for Grant, as he still has time to turn this around about 30 seconds into the match.
Oh, absolutely. Anything can happen in these 1v1s, especially, early in the game. Somebody could get momentum, but you can come back. It is not at all over being down 2 goals. I showed in our last matchup a couple of times where I was down 2 goals, Zeph was down 2 goals, and they brought it back. So definitely a lot to look up for here for Grant, trailing by 2.
And I would like to take this moment to tell you about today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored, it was just a joke.
Don't take that to heart. We are not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. But anyway, back to the gameplay here. Zach trying a nice little aerial to get in the net there. Doesn't happen. Fakes out Grant. Now trying to position himself. And now Grant looking to get some offense of his own in the corner. Quickly blocked by Zach, and he's going to take it the other way. Nice little bump, tries to get Zach off his course, doesn't, and unfortunately that's going to end up in the net for Zach, up 3-0.
Alright, can you just stop being a fucking commentary? This shit is not fucking... I hate it.
That's literally what we've been doing for all the other matches.
Yeah.
All,
You gotta
all I
follow-
hear is when I fucking whiff is as you're talking, you fucking laugh.
Grant gets the hit off the kickoff there. Nice save to keep the ball in play.
Oh.
Zach shoots it at the net, right off the kickoff into the net for
See,
Zach
this
at
is
4.
why I can't win.
He is currently down 4-0 as we head into as we complete the first 2 minutes of this matchup. Things are looking very good for Zach. Will he win the whole series, or will Grant come back from this loss? The only way to find out is to watch till the end.
Bruh. I think there's a better chance of Christopher Columbus coming back to life than me winning.
Interesting comments from one of our players in this matchup so far. 5-0 the score for Zach. 2 minutes in.
Zach, just so you know, if you fucking Brazil me, I'm gonna show up at your goddamn house.
My goal is not Brazil.
5-0, 2 minutes to go. Zach
And I would like to take this
having to
moment
make a save
to tell
there.
you-
Grant putting up some offense. He's going to try to keep it up, keeping the ball into the corner.
And I would like to take this moment to tell you, please keep the chat family friendly. We're trying to apply this to all. We're trying to apply this live stream to all ages to help make it suitable for everyone. So please keep the chat family friendly.
Yeah, right when Zach sent me the link, y'all know what I said.
Anyway, Zach takes the ball off of Grant. Now Grant has an opportunity to score here as Zach kind of put the ball in a position where the ball ended up behind him. Taking the ball away from Grant. He's got an open net, doesn't look for it, hits it into the wall, and
I didn't think
where's
he was
the
gonna
defense?
whiff. I didn't think he was gonna whiff.
Watching back this replay, we can see that Zach has done an aerial. There's really not much else to say.
6-0, 2:03 left in this first game of what could be a 5-game
flicks it
series,
too
but it's not looking
hard.
good right now. Grant now having a chance to take the ball down the field. Takes that mid boost, looking to generate some offense. At least get something going in this game. Zach takes the ball off the wall, looking for a double tap.
What a shot!
What a goal!
What a shot!
Alright.
We've seen
I'm
glimpses of
calling-
this double tap coming, and
I'm
there it is.
calling for a tournament in Fortnite 1v1.
Oh,
Fucking
no.
meet me there.
Now, as we look at that replay again, we can definitely see that took some hard work and
Zach, don't
dedication.
fucking
As
dare.
no,
Grant, it really depends if you want to score right now.
I know,
So Grant's
I
in
know.
a very interesting position at the moment, down 7-0. He wants to score, but he also does not want to score.
Don't worry, I'll let you do it.
Yeah, thank you.
And he will take out any possible chance of a Brazil with 1:20 left.
there's still the very
Zach
unlikely
now with his 8th goal of the game.
there's still the very unlikely possibility of a double Brazil, but again, with 1:20 left on the clock, an 8-0, that is going to be really hard.
Just like, wait, what?
Grant lets the kickoff come to him, but that was a
And Zach's
mistake.
gonna take his time, shoot that one just over Grant's head, make it 9-0 with 1:12 left.
Get it, there was no one.
We're gonna keep going.
Grant
Grant
once
letting
again
the
lets the
kickoff
ball
go for
come
Zach,
to
and that's just gonna go straight in. And it's safe to say this one is wrapped up, folks.
Wait, did you hear me? Did you just hear me crash out?
No,
you
but
cut
please
out.
don't do it again.
Yeah.
Please.
We're starting to approach double Brazil territory. Maybe we might see a
A
double
minute
Brazil
10
in this
left,
match
Zach.
after
Is he
all.
going to keep adding on to his score, or is he going to get this series moving here? The answer is not sure. Grant gets the save there, although he's not credited for it. Now looking for a goal.
Misses it. Oh. There's a very clear shot here for
And
Zach.
Zach
and he
puts it
takes
in.
it in.
For his 11th goal, he's 11 for 17 so far in this game.
Grant is 0 for 0.
49 seconds
Just
to
let me
go.
feel good and let me have one goal, please. Please.
I didn't
beg
want to
of you.
Brazil you, but now I can't. So
40 seconds. And look at this! Grant
What
finding
a
himself
shot!
a goal. Is this the start of a comeback with 40 seconds to go?
Yeah,
This-
Caden, will you shut up, please?
He'd have to average 4 goals per second. How would that even be possible?
Now off the
That's a good
kickoff.
question. That's a good question, Jack. Maybe you should shut up.
I'm just the
it's
commentator.
a goal every 4 seconds, not 4 goals a second.
And it's unfortunate there. The backflip
Uh-oh.
going to allow Zach to get his 12th goal of this game.
I just heard an error message. I really hope it wasn't the OBS crashing.
I hope it
We're
was.
good on my
I hope
end.
you
I don't
crash.
see it.
I
There's
hope
no.
you crash.
We are all
Okay.
good here with the stream as of right now.
I
Grant
just heard
once
that.
again lets the
Grant
ball
very
come
patient on
towards
the
him.
kickoff.
Taking an approach to more like Jack has a couple matches ago.
You're Jack.
I don't care.
Oh, dang. Hopeful one, I think, might be the final here.
Oh,
And with 8 seconds to go, Zach is he going to
Yeah,
put up the 13? No,
I'm not
Grant
gonna do
shuts
that.
the door on him, tells him, no, you're not putting up any more goals on me this game. And that's going to drop to the floor. Zach will be the winner of this first game. Still plenty left to go in this series, although it looked really grim there for a while. We'll move on to game number 2. What can Grant do to find a lot more momentum in the next game and maybe put up a fight against Zach here?
stay tuned for round 2.
I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to go straight into it.
Zach, just
Obviously, these guys want to get it over with as to how late it is currently. So we're just going to move
Zach,
on into the
just-
second game.
just win by 1, please. That's all I ask.
Win by 1.
You're obviously gonna win. I'll let you score. Just
All
let the
right.
clock run out.
5
Just
minutes
win
left.
by
Round 2
1.
has
Second
officially
game.
begun.
Here in this best of 5,
Grant, just play it out.
There's no
man, you're
point.
making this really hard to commentate right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Come on, man. Just play it out. Alright, Zach hits it towards Grant's side. He gets the corner boost, gets control of the ball, but just hits the post as it rockets up towards the ceiling. Gets an awful hit off of it. I wouldn't call it awful, actually. It's just more weird than anything. Word choices are weird sometimes. He's going for the aerial hit, and Grant
Ooh, what a
saves
save
it.
there by Grant. Fortunately, while it was a good save, it kept the ball in front of the net, and Zach still turns around and finds the net.
Why is it that OBS likes to crash?
There we go.
Oh, did you fix it?
We apologize for the audio problems. OBS decided to crash for the 10th time, but we got it fixed. The stream's still up. And while you were gone,
We see a huge...
put a goal up. Zach's put a couple up. 3 minutes to go. Zach's up by 4.
And this is about a college.
Under 3 minutes to go. Zach holding on to that 4-goal lead. Obviously, don't pay attention to the series length in the corner. It is currently 1-0 Zach. No, it says 0-0, but if we try to adjust that, it breaks the stream, so we're not going to worry about it at the moment.
Yeah. But anyways, we've seen some spectacular goals before OBS decided to say frick you. And now that we see yet more talent from Zach, we are approaching Brazil territory. Will he send Grant to the land of Portuguese, or will he hold back and give Grant some mercy?
Obviously, a big thing you talk about in games like this is confidence. While the games aren't close, it might be a lot of confidence boosting for an individual like Zach, but at the same time could be detrimental to Grant. But at the same time, you got to think, you know, random draw doesn't always favor a certain individual. So in this case, as the Brazil comes through there with that 7th goal.
Will Zach break his Brazil and try and go for a double, or will he show Grant the mercy?
It's a lot about confidence when it comes to these kind of games. That's what I was trying to allude to before I ran out of English words to say. And just like we talked about in Jack's game against Grant, while none of the games were really close except for that 3rd one, a lot of it was just confidence for Jack, and you know, we saw a lot of effort coming out of Grant in the 3rd game.
3rd game?
Excuse me, Grant Miller in that 3rd game. Kept it close, and he has a lot to look forward to in that lower bracket where he will be facing Zeph in the next stream in that 2nd round. But for now, Zach continuing. Wow. Got that bounce off the post too, kept the ball in front of the net, put it in. Zach up 7 with 1:15 to go.
Giving up his Brazil in the process. What a bold statement. It is nice though how he didn't want to just layer it on to Grant.
That is
Instead
true.
of just giving him the Brazil, he decides to sacrifice it in order to keep Grant in a peace of mind.
Yeah, there is no safe peace of mind here.
Grant tried to put up a shot there. Put Zach in a very awkward spot there for a minute, but Zach does find the recovery. And now Grant with an amazing 50. Is Zach going to save that? No, he's not.
Just swept the ball right off the top of his head.
What a 50 by Grant there. That's the kind of goals you want to see from Grant. Shows he's still fighting in this game. And now they'll 50 again off the kickoff. Grant trying to take possession. Bounce off each other, sends the ball flying into Zach's corner. Shows he's still fighting in this game.
Zach whips. He takes.
Now gonna try to get it over Grant. He does. The ball goes flying into the corner. That's gonna bounce off the corner into midfield, where Grant actually beats Zach to the ball. And now Grant, good attempt. Doesn't get there though. Grant, or excuse me, Zach out of the corner. 13 seconds to go.
Man, just gives it the
Zach
little
will add
love
one more on.
Gives it a little love tap into the net.
And we will now be approaching the 3rd game
as we are currently seeing a 2-0 series for Zach and Grant H.
2-0 series lead. Grant lets Zach have the kickoff, and Zach's going to add one more for good measure with 5 seconds to go.
Zach
honestly kind of doesn't seem intentional at this point.
Grant just does not see an end to this tunnel. Zach is just going to keep layering it on.
5 seconds left in the second game.
All right.
And that should do it for the second game. Final score of 10-2. Zach goes up 2-0 in the series as we will enter what could be the final game of this best of 5 series, but who knows? Anything can happen.
There we go. I think the mic's fixed
Once again, we're going to quickly move on to the third game. Not going to waste any time. We're going to keep this train rolling. And Jack, what do you think we need to see from Grant here that'll put him in a better position as we head into this third game?
Stay tuned.
What?
Huh?
Jack's asking you a question, Jack.
What's happening? I'm sorry. My brain is short-circuiting it because it's so late. All
right, here we go. What could be the third and final game? We're not sure.
Uneven kickoff.
We actually have an unfair kickoff to start here. And somehow it still flies towards Grant's net. Remember, this is the third game of the series. Zach up 2-0 currently. This is match point. Grant being a lot more aggressive to start this third game. This is kind of the same thing we saw out of Grant Miller in that first series. Keeping it closer. Kind of challenging more. Making Zach sweat. But Zach's still going to take advantage and find the net here. Just over 30 seconds into the game. This is kind of the same thing we saw out of Grant Miller in the first series.
Again, with the little love tap. Zach just loves giving it his every shot. He just likes giving it a little kiss on the mouth for good measure.
And there's Zach hitting the crossbar on the kickoff that could prove to be detrimental, but Zach going to take quick possession, and that one's going to go into the net as well.
Yeah.
2-0.
Right from the wall. Just... I've run out of things to say at this point. It's so late, my brain is starting to...
4:15 left in this third game. We're hoping to see one that goes to more than 3 games.
Counters the flick.
That was a very good counter there by Grant, but unfortunately, ball just a little bit too high. Couldn't quite reach it, and now Zach, is he going to take advantage? No, he bounces it off the post. Shoots it back at the net. Grant just gave up on it. Let it go in. 3-0, 3:56 left. And as we get further into this tournament, make sure you comment down below whose is your favorite Frosty Fest / Christmas Bowl car. Make sure to comment your favorite down below. We have 8 different competitors in this one. You should get a chance to look at every single one. A lot of festive cars in this year's tournament.
Zach just keeps piling it on. I'm starting to run out of things to say. Again, my brain is starting to turn into mush from how late it is.
Again, ignore the series score there at the top. It's mainly to show you who's on the what team. The series score currently 2-0 Zach. And it looks like he's definitely going to make it 3-0 here. 6-0 now, 3:42 left.
OBS,
Question becomes, is Zach going to try to Brazil Grant before this game wraps up, and how many more goals is he planning to score?
Grant has just given up.
So if you're
Right,
currently
can we
watching the
just play
stream,
it?
let us know. Let us know of our upgraded format for the channel. We talked about it a lot last week in our last Fortnite stream that we were gonna have an upgrade, and here it is. It came along with an Christmas Bowl tournament. Hopefully, we will continue to use these upgraded graphics moving forward. Make the streams look nicer and have a overall better quality. And back to the game here. 3:07 left. Score is 7-0. Make it 8-0. We apologize that there's not a lot to say currently. It's currently 2:14 a.m. in the morning right now. Most likely, most of you will be watching this later on today. But
/slash live if you live in a different time zone.
There you go as well. Thank you for adding that, Jack.
If you're watching this though, it is really late at night and our brains are starting to short circuit a little bit, so we really just can't say too
Can you
much.
please stop scoring, Zach?
Yes, Zach is getting.
Wait, then I'll stop.
But anyway, 10-0, 2:56 to go.
Grant's just done. Yeah. Alright, Grant takes the
I
forfeit.
guess I'll just let this time run
Well,
out then.
Grant forfeits.
Unfortunately for this tournament, Grant decided to leave the match, which will result in a forfeit. 3-0 will be the final tally for the series between Zach and Grant Hill. So Zach will move on. He will await the winner of Omar and Ryan in our last matchup, which will actually not occur tonight. That'll be the first match you see in the next stream. So most likely the title you'll see will be remaining round one, and on to round two. We will go through the upper and lower brackets if we can, depending on who's with us. It was nice getting everybody in it tonight. We saw a lot of great Rocket League action. We will show you the updated bracket before we hop off here tonight. I'd also like to apologize for all the OBS and audio issues. Hopefully moving forward we can get those fixed and not have them happen as often, now that we can figure out what's really going on.
And before we go tonight, Zach, what is your opinion on the game?
I really just wanted to make a statement and try to go for some splashy plays, but bend don't break. I kind of wish that Grant put a little bit more enthusiasm into it. I know it's tough to where he is in the bracket, but
yeah,
it can get better.
I'm sure in
just
the
depends
losers
on if Ryan and Omar's game goes. For him, he's got to hope that Omar wins.
I'm sure in the losers bracket, however, I'm sure Grant will have a bit more of a fair chance.
Hey, he's definitely got a lot to look forward to. I know it's, like Zach said, it's very hard currently, but he's still got another life. He's not out of it yet. Nobody is officially eliminated from this tournament yet. That will be decided actually in the next stream. I guess we'll kind of interview Zach here for another question. Are you prepared for both of what could be your opponents in round number 2?
Yeah, I think I'd say I'm pretty ready. It's gonna get a lot more difficulty now. I think now that I'm just more settled in and have this match under my belt, I think Omar, he's always going to be ready for me. I just got to be ready for him.
Sounds
Alright.
good, Zach. Confident, but also not trying to get too ahead of himself. Moving on to round number 2. Omar's been here watching all the matchups. Unfortunately for him, he won't be able to play tonight. But I will still ask him a question. Are you ready for your matchup against Ryan in the next round?
I am.
All right.
Still a little nervous representing the 1 seed.
Yep,
Alright.
there's a lot of pressure holding that 1 seed to your name, and you know a lot of those people are going to come after you, or they might be intimidated by it as well. So we'll see how.
Considering the 2 and 3 have fallen.
Yeah,
And there you go. There is the first round of Christmas Bowl matchups for
Nah, I'm gonna score one more.
2024.
Just kidding.
nope.
We hope
And
you
once
enjoyed
Zach
tonight's
lets this
stream.
fall to the floor, this one will be another 3-0 sweep. Will we ever have a series that goes more than 3 games? That is the question moving forward. Congratulations to Zach on his 3-0 victory. Congratulations to Grant for just competing in it, I guess, for 2.5 games.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's stream.
Going to get everything into the record books here, but before we go, I would just want to thank everybody for watching tonight. Again, hopefully we get these technical difficulties figured out in the future and we won't have to make 3 different streams. But for now, again, thank you everybody who tuned in. Hope you guys are enjoying the upgraded graphics. I want to thank everybody currently here who participated tonight and who watched all the games as well. Greatly appreciate you all being a part of it. I'm glad you want to be here and get some nice Rocket League action in, especially on a holiday like Christmas. So I'm not sure when you'll see the next round of the Christmas Bowl, but when you do, it'll be filled with action. Thank you all for watching, and hope you all have a wonderful night, and we'll see you again here soon.
Peace.